Abraham Lincoln, a legacy of leadership. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in a one-room log cabin in Hardin County, now LaRue County, Kentucky. His parents, Thomas and Nancy Lincoln, were farmers of modest means. Lincoln's early life was marked by poverty, hard work, and tragedy. His mother died when he was 9. Despite limited formal education, approximately 1 year, he had an insatiable appetite for learning and was largely self-taught, reading books by firelight to educate himself. As a young man, Lincoln worked various jobs, including as a rail splitter, store clerk, and surveyor. In 1834, he was elected to the Illinois state legislature, where he began to develop his skills as a politician. He began practicing law in Springfield, Illinois, earning a reputation as a skilled and honest attorney. Lincoln's political career took shape during his time as a Whig. He served a single term in the U.S. House of Representatives, 1847 to 1849, where he opposed the Mexican-American War. Afterward, he returned to law, but the 1850s saw him re-enter politics due to the national debate over slavery. The Kansas-Nebraska Act of 1854, which allowed states to decide on slavery through popular sovereignty, motivated Lincoln to oppose the expansion of slavery. He joined the newly formed Republican Party, which opposed slavery's spread. His famous debates with Senator Stephen A. Douglas during the Illinois Senate race of 1858, though unsuccessful in securing him a Senate seat, brought him national attention for his eloquence and firm stance against slavery. Lincoln was elected as the 16th President of the United States in 1860, a victory that reflected the growing division in the nation. His election prompted the secession of Southern states and the formation of the Confederacy, leading to the outbreak of the Civil War in April 1861. As president, Lincoln's primary goal was to preserve the Union. He faced immense challenges, including military defeats, political opposition, and the moral and practical dilemma of slavery. In 1863, he issued the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring freedom for slaves in Confederate-held territories, transforming the war into a fight for both Union and human liberty. As president, Lincoln's primary goal was to preserve the Union. He faced immense challenges, including military defeats, political opposition, and the moral and practical dilemma of slavery. Lincoln also delivered the iconic Gettysburg Address in November 1863, redefining the purpose of the war and articulating a vision of equality and democracy. Culminating in his assassination shortly after the war's end. Under Lincoln's leadership, the Union achieved victory in the Civil War in April 1865. However, his vision for a reconciled and united nation was cut short. On April 14, 1865, just days after the Confederate surrender, Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth while attending a play at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. He died the next morning. Lincoln is remembered as one of America's greatest presidents. His leadership preserved the Union during its greatest crisis, and his actions paved the way for the abolition of slavery with the passage of the 13th Amendment. He is often celebrated for his humility, integrity, and ability to inspire and unite people. Today, Lincoln's legacy endures as a symbol of freedom, democracy, and the enduring fight for equality.